Hello and welcome to Celebrating Excellence 40 Years. This show was created to entice you to come to one of the many events in the Nobel Laureate Festival. 2019 is a special year of celebrations for St. Lucians. Why? Because Sir Arthur Lewis received his Nobel Prize for Economics in 1979. That was 40 years ago. Do you know another event St. Lucia celebrates for the 40th time this year? I'll give you the answer at the end of the program, but first, can you answer this question confidently?
I think at a certain level you do have persons who have interacted with the ideas of Sir Arthur Lewis. I mean, I know of young budding intellectuals here who I know have actually delved into his work and are looking at it now within a 21st century context. Obviously the work Sir Arthur did was dealing with a very different world than what we're dealing with now. I teach a course in Caribbean Studies, for example, where we're looking at one of his most popular ideas, industrialization by invitation. And you wonder about that in today's world where with the pervasiveness of the digital, and I mean without the necessity for businesses or entities or whatever from foreign nations to come here and for that technological transfer to happen that he saw. Which is no longer something that is as necessary with the digital world. So you do have to look at it in an entirely new context and contextualize it and then judge its value as well. As to how far persons are considering these ideas, I'm not sure, or whether they've let go of it altogether or whether some are augmenting it and so on. The other thing you have is that even with Sir Arthur's idea of industrialization by invitation, you had what came about, which was the intellectual property rights business, which would thwart the technological transfer that he saw. Because what would happen is that, yes, there would be technological transfer, but local innovation would belong to those who have the intellectual property rights for these things. And therefore, it continues to perpetuate the relationship of dependency that industrialization by invitation sought to do away with. So I mean, his ideas are still, and that's just one aspect of Sir Arthur's work. I mean,